I don't think you know this person, at Matt Beechin.
Okay.
Why are you the worst at table tennis out of the four?
It's so bullshit. It's so bullshit. I'm not the worst. I wouldn't say I'm the best.
Okay,
Consistently, Matt is the best. But I have beaten him multiple times.
Multiple.
And I have had days where he cannot beat me.
Oh.
So he's talking out of his ass.
Talking shit, are you, Matt? Hey, yo, what's up? What's up? Welcome back to the Webway. I hope everyone's doing all good. You Aucklanders in level 3, staying at home doing your thing, and obviously all the rest of the country staying in level 2, keeping your distance and whatnot. But other than that, got a long-term friend of mine that I've known for a long time, actually, and it's good to finally get you on, bro. So for people that don't know who you are, do you sort of want to say who you are and what you do?
Sure, man. Hey, I'm Shaan Singh. I'm a musician. I sing in a band called Drax Project. And known you since the early days of playing basketball in Wellington. Yeah,
so people, obviously wouldn't know, but, you know, Shaan used to be a bit of a baller back in the day. He used to get some buckets.
I don't know. I don't know if I did, eh?
Up at Kapiti Basel with Jordan Latoa and a few others. Shout out to Jordan Latoa.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, so what have you been up to in, you know, isolation and, you know, all this COVID? What have you been up to?
So basically since last year, we came back from LA in like December, and we did like a run of like summer show tours.
Oh yeah,
and that was main. And then we were just gearing up to go back overseas, and then COVID, and then we've just been writing music. I got no complaints.
Yeah,
we've been all good from it. Like we've just been bunkered down. Like we switched plans, but that was fine.
Yeah. It's good that you can probably do it from home as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was difficult. My neighbors are pretty loud, and I couldn't really record.
Straight up.
I was on a bus route also, so I couldn't really record vocals during the day.
Well, your house is on a bus route?
Oh, yeah, where I was living during lockdown.
Oh, shit.
But now, like, as soon as it hit level 2, we were able to go back into our studio.
Oh, yeah.
So since then, we've just been doing a lot of music.
Yeah. I mean, so your summer tour, where did you go, bro? Because I went to your show in the Hut.
Did you?
And that was fucking hectic, bro. I've been to like Wireless and shit in London, and I'm not being funny, bro. The amount of people that were there was fucking similar. I remember because I walked in a little bit late, and bro, I think
it was a big show.
You guys have played before 668.
Yeah, man.
I just remember going in and I was like, trying to get to the front was the biggest mish, bro. Did you enjoy it?
Show, bro. The Hut was awesome. It was like, it's kind of a homecoming for some of us. Like Matt's from the Hut, like our drummer, and our manager, our sound man, like a bunch of our lighting tech, a bunch of people, like a bunch of our people in our team are from the Hut. So
yeah,
it was kind of this like. It was just cool. It just felt cool just to be in Wellington, but like not in Wellington.
Yeah.
And the Hut Council was so good, and 660 are obviously like amazing.
Yeah.
Getting like us being able to do a show with them.
Yeah.
In the Hut. It was just a fun. Like my girlfriend's family came out. Like her little like nephews like came up on the side of the stage and watched.
Oh man!
So hopefully, you know, he was like 2, so I don't know how much like goes in. But there's photos of him and there's cool memories, you know.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
But are they usually that big, your shows? Because bro, must have been in the.
That's 660. Like you know, a little bit of us.
Nah, bro. I don't really mean to call 660 out, but bro, you guys were fucking up there, bro. You guys were mint.
Man.
I think it's because you guys got like the sax and all the whole band and shit, you know.
Yeah.
660 is always amazing, right? Like, they're fucking mint.
I mean, yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome guys. Like actually, they're some of the coolest, nicest guys I've met.
Oh, that's cool.
Real humble. Yeah.
All right, let's turn the clock all the way back, bruv.
Yeah.
So, where were you born and raised?
I was born in Singapore.
True.
Yeah.
Buzzy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was born in Singapore, and me, my mum, and my brother moved to New Zealand when I was 4.
Oh, yeah.
We actually moved into a house literally like down there in Ofero Bay, where my grandparents lived.
Yo.
And then we moved into a house like literally across the road, like not even kidding.
This one.
Like you can see it if you stand out on the street.
Oh, true.
But I was real buzzed out when you said it was here. And then
nice to be spot, eh?
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that was it. I went to like Island Bay Primary School for like a couple of months, and then I went to Orfero Bay Primary School till I was year 5.
Oh yeah,
and then I went to Kapiti.
Did you guys just buy a house up in Kapiti? Is that sort of how the progression, or did you
just moved up there? I actually don't know why we moved. Probably have to ask my mum.
Yeah, we'll get on the line, eh?
Yeah,
phone a friend.
Kapiti is just awesome from my perspective. I don't know. I just love Kapiti.
Bro, hard. My parents live up in they lived on Manly Street up in Pranborough. It's beautiful, eh?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's a vibe.
It's always warmer, bro, I feel like as
It
well.
is. It's better weather.
Fucking here. Jesus. Those southerlies, holy fuck.
I remember one time being down here, there were dolphins came into this little bay.
Yeah,
I don't know if it happens anymore. But
yeah, bro, it does. Not that often. I tell my mates it happens all the time.
I just remember being a kid and someone like going out on like in their wetsuit and just being like, oh my gosh, like dolphins. Yeah, I went in like a little wooden dinghy and went out to Tapataronga.
Yeah, that little, yeah.
What's they used to just call it Rat Island.
Yes, bro.
But it's called the Tapataronga, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm got the wrong name.
No, you're right, because I remember when I first moved here, I was driving around the bays and I was like, fuck, that's a mean island. And then my mate was like, bro, they call that Rat Island, bro. The rats, not like Subway footlongs.
Oh, really?
I was like, jeez.
I think I've been there once when I was a kid.
Oh, true.
Like on a little dinghy because we went fishing with my granddad.
No, it's not too far out too.
Oh, I know. When I was a kid, I thought it was, other side of the world.
I thought it was fucking Blenheim.
Yeah. It's like, you could probably swim there if you're a good swimmer. I don't know. Look, it's not that far.
So you went, moved up to Kapiti, and then went to Kapiti College?
Yeah.
How'd you enjoy that, bro?
It was awesome. I mean, it was Ramley South School and then Kapiti, and then that was just my schooling. I guess I like Kapiti College.
Yeah,
lots of people don't like don't enjoy high school for various reasons, but I think I enjoyed high school.
Yeah.
I had lots of different friend groups because I did lots of stuff. Like I was doing sport like basketball. Yeah, and then I kind of switched to music. So I had a bunch of different like friend groups. I don't know. It was fun for me. Yeah.
Did you always like? When did you sort of know that like music was your thing, bro? Was it in high school or was it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. It's like I was doing basketball, but I never like really took it. Like I didn't understand what taking something super seriously was. Like I wasn't like I went to like all the trainings and I like went to all the games and I like basketball was like my thing, but I never was like. I never went to like a court and shot around by myself.
Oh,
I never was like bouncing a ball around on the way to school. Like it wasn't. I didn't understand like what it took to be like really good at something. Yeah. Which is cool, which is fine. But then like when I did music, I stopped playing basketball when I was like 16 because I had like this thing called severs. It's like a Achilles.
Bro, is on your heel?
Yeah.
And whenever you like press down, it is like excruciating pain.
I took a year off basketball because of it. Yeah. And then so I kind of stopped playing basketball around then, and then just kind of started playing more music. Yeah.
But because your bro plays music as well, eh?
Yeah.
Little brother, eh?
Yeah. He used to play basketball too.
Yeah, that's right. Because I was like, bro, I'm sure you had a brother. Is he still playing as well?
He plays a lot of music. He's actually like this year got heavily into like producing music, and he's like getting really good at it. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. His name's Tian.
Yeah,
check him out on SoundCloud.
That's awesome.
Tyaaan.
Tyaaan.
Yeah,
dope. Yeah, because I remember you guys. I always remember you having a brother, bro, and he was because you guys obviously used to busk and stuff, and I remember him being there. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, bro, he was talented as too, bro.
He's he's a much better like instrumentalist than me. He's very 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 good at jazz, and just like different instruments. He's a really good bass player, really good saxophone player, really good clarinet player. Shit, he's super good on the keys now as well. Yeah, he's a kind of a genius.
Fuck, that's mint, bro. And what is he sort of trying to pursue music as a passion as well?
He's always done music. Career, yeah, he's always done music. Yeah, I think he definitely is. Right now he's been doing a lot of stuff like. He's been doing some film composing stuff. He's been doing like a bunch of jazz. He released like a jazz record, and he's now just like making heaps of electronic music, which is super cool. Yo. Very, very good at it. He's got real good at it in like very short amount of time.
True.
He's just like one of those people that just
picks it up.
He's real intelligent. So
Fuck yeah.
He's
Good on
good.
him.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, brother. So obviously you went to Carverty College, and after that you decided to go to the New Zealand School of Music.
That's all right. Yeah.
Fuck, I've done my study, bro.
Right.
I've done my fucking study.
Well done. How did you actually know that? Like,
I'm just a smart guy. Right?
Googling.
No, just know, bro. Just been following you around.
Yeah, New Zealand School of Music.
Enjoy that?
Jazz saxophone. Yeah, I did it because I was playing saxophone in high school.
Yeah.
And me and my brother used to go to this thing called the Young Musicians Program, which is like a program which was at the New Zealand School of Music, but for young musicians.
Yeah.
Younger. Yeah. And there was a tutor there called Vaughan Roberts, and he was a trumpet player, and he was pretty inspiring. He was like really he told it kind of how it was, but he was also really fun.
Yo.
Just kind of started learning more jazz then, and then another guy came in. His name was Dave Lissick, and he came from Canada, America, and he was just like kind of like telling my brother like a lot of stuff, like just like, if you want to get really good, like this is what you should do.
Yeah.
It was just really good. Like he was, people don't like that sometimes.
Yeah.
When someone comes in and be like, well, you're doing it wrong, or you're not really doing the right things.
Yeah.
But I just think that it's good to just have an international perspective on stuff.
For sure.
And it was cool having just anyone. Vaughn has an international perspective. Dave does. A lot of the tutors do.
Yeah.
So it was cool coming in from being younger than university age, and having those sorts of tutors like kind of help you. And that was like kind of what got me into jazz.
Yeah. That must have been super helpful though, because I mean that's true in any aspect of life, like even basketball. Like you think you're the man here, you go to the States, bro.
Yeah.
You're terrible.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like anything, bro. It's like, so it's, as you say, it's good getting that international perspective. So
it's so easier these days because there's an internet and everything's super accessible.
Bro.
Like if you're a musician now, it's really easy to be like, oh yeah, I know where I am.
Oh, true.
Because like you can get all the music that you in the world, literally, like for a monthly subscription or free with ads.
That's crazy, eh? That is crazy. No more LimeWire, bruv.
Nah, yeah.
Fuck.
And the same with basketball, I guess. Like you can watch NBA games on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I didn't watch NBA when I was a kid. Like,
do you watch it now?
Well, yeah, I got heavy into it last year.
True. Who's your team?
Well,
it's a tough question.
I mean, it's kind of nice being not from America because I don't have to have like a team.
Yeah.
Matt loves the Celtics. I don't know why.
True.
I was following Steve Adams. Like, because that was fun. Like,
yeah, fuck yeah.
And I wanted Thunder to do well. But I was like, who was I following? I just love Curry, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who else was I liking?
He changed.
I love Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard?
It's just cool watching someone with like that sort of play style. I just like Kawhi. Yeah. It was awesome to see him win. Like, I don't really know what's going on this year. I kind of like not been watching it. It's just been crazy. Obviously, it stopped playing for ages. So.
Yeah, it's weird because they're in like a bubble now in Orlando. So it's like there's no home games, there's no away games, there's no fans. So it's just like it's a total different ball game. It's like having a scrimmage, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It is. It would be. It's super weird. It would feel probably different not having heaps of pressure.
Yeah. Like imagine being like LeBron, bro, used to playing in front of all these celebrities at the Staples Center and then going to fucking Disneyland, bro, and playing. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't even compare, bro.
I wonder if, it's interesting dynamic it must be. I wonder if it's taken less seriously, or I don't know.
Yeah, fuck.
If I was hanging out at Disneyland, I'd take everything way less seriously.
Bro, you see their snaps, bro. They're just at the pool, bro, in between games and shit. I'm like, these guys are obviously on the purse. Like, they don't even care, bro.
I mean, they got the life there. I mean, are they allowed their families and stuff there?
No,
they aren't.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just literally just them.
I mean, like, I think there was an interview. It's like a meme. Steven Adams is like, we're not. Like, we're in lockdown, but we're in Disneyland. I can't remember the comparison he made.
It was something like NBA players are complaining being there. And he's like, bro, we're fucking in a 5-star hotel in Disneyland chilling, playing ball. Like, it could be a lot worse sort of thing.
I like that perspective.
Yeah,
He's a good dude.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we come from Rotorua. Anything's fucking better.
I actually think, because he used to play for Scots, right?
Yeah.
I played a game against him when I was in high school.
Did you?
He was really tall.
He is definitely really tall, that guy.
I definitely took the ball off him once.
Yeah.
That's my claim to fame.
Yeah. You got to get that footage, bro.
Like, bro, imagine if it's there. We lost.
Bro, but to be fair, we beat them in high school, bro, because it was like him and then like Okay, shout out to all you Scots boys, but they weren't that good. Do you know what I mean? It was him. He was bringing the ball up and shit, and he's a centre. Do you know what I mean?
True. Okay.
And I was marking him at some point.
I don't remember that much.
Yeah.
But I was really buzzed out when, like, several years later, I was like, I think that was that real tall guy from Scots, and I was like, he's in the NBA. Oh my god,
bro! People don't understand.
Oh my god.
People just think he got there because he was tall. And I was like, bro, this guy.
Bro, he got, like, from, you can't even understand, like, people, like, you saw him in high school. It wasn't like he was, like, a star. It wasn't like he was, like, dunking on everyone, like, getting 50 points a game or anything like that. Like, he went from, like, being, like, a really tall, good basketball player to, like, an NBA. Like, it was
elite, bro.
It wasn't like it was, like, easy.
Yeah.
It wasn't like because he's just tall and naturally like that. It's like, everything, the amount of hours he would have had to put in was just not, I can't even imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny was saying he was doing something like 6 hours a day plus tutoring because he had to obviously pass his SAT.
Wow.
But bro, I remember him just absolutely training the house down, and then every sort of like, I remember every few months, bro, he'd just get better and better and better. And I was like, this guy, like, and nothing fazed him, bro. Like, I remember talking to him when he got back the first time from the NBA, and I was like, bro, what's it like hanging out with Kevin Durant? So it's all good. And I was like, what the, like, nothing fazed him, no pressure. I feel he must get pressure, but it just feels like nothing really fazed him. Like, he's got Russell Westbrook on his team. He's got
bounces
KD.
off him.
Bro.
Like any other, like all the NBA players off him.
Bro, yeah, straight up. And he gets in trouble for being dirty.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that does my head in.
The least dirty player on the NBA.
Bro, I know. Bloody hell. You know, I've gone on a fucking tangent here.
Yeah, about Steve Adams.
So
that's cool.
When did you know, like, that you could sort of, this could be your career, bro, music? Because obviously there's loads of musicians out there.
Yeah.
And I guess, you know, there's a fine line between being, you know, you want to say professional or doing it for a living than just doing it from home. How did you sort of know? When did you know? Sorry.
I think that I never thought it wasn't possible.
True. It's a good mindset to have.
Yeah. I didn't really think that... I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really good at plan Bs.
Yeah.
It's kind of like plan A or maybe a little bit of an edited plan A.
Sure.
My mum probably, I think I'm just lucky. My mum's awesome. Like, she probably told me from a very young age, you can do anything. And like, it probably just, like, that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm lucky in that sense that, like, she gave me that confidence, or maybe her, maybe just my friends, who knows? Yeah. But like, it's just, there wasn't any like barrier for me being like, this is possible. It was just like step by step kind of going through the process. And eventually I think I would get there. I didn't understand, like, I mean, no one understands what it's going to be. Like, if you have a goal, let's say, like, I want to be a full-time musician. Yeah. There's, like, so many, like, for me, like, I can see how many different avenues there would be to be a full-time musician. For like, now, like, you could be a covers musician, and you could play in bars, like, maybe once a week, play a bunch of weddings. Yeah. As well, like, you make a decent living off that. Yeah. You could own a home, like, off that. There's a couple of New Zealand bands who are really good covers bands that, like, you know, do that for a full time and, like, have a good life financially, and who knows. Yeah. And then there's other things, like, you could be a songwriter. You could write songs for other people. Yeah. You could write, like, you could be you could be an artist like we are, and be in the public, limelight or whatever. And then there's so many others that I just didn't even think that existed until, like, now, like, being in the, like, there's so many crazy things. Like, you can be a producer of music, of other people's music, and don't even necessarily, like, write a lot of music. You're just, like, really good at making stuff sound good. Yeah. You could be a recording engineer. You could be so many things. So it's cool. Like,
that's dope.
There's so many ways to do it. But for me, the avenue that I took, which was natural, I guess, was being in a band. Yeah. Don't know why. If honestly, if I could choose right now, I would definitely choose, like, the back seat and be, like, in the background songwriter. Sure.
That's interesting.
Like, I'm not in this for, like, the light. Yeah. So it doesn't, the public attention doesn't excite me. True. Oh, is that why? It's not a negative. Like, it's just fine. Like, I'm happy that I get to do what I get to do. Yeah. But yeah, like, there's so many people that, like, no one knows about, have full anonymity they get to write music every day, you know, just the same as us, except like no one knows who they are.
Yeah.
Super cool. And there's producers, and I mean now like in music there's a lot more attention on like the process, because like, you know, like there's like you could YouTube like how to make a cool beat.
Yeah.
On like Fruity Loops or FL Studio or just any music program, and you'll get like, or Ableton, you'll get like hundreds and thousands of videos of different people like teaching you.
Yeah.
And so the process is a lot more like understood by just the general public, I feel. Like the whole bedroom producer thing. Yeah. Technology like made it so you don't have to hire $100,000 studio to record an album.
Fuck this.
You could do it in your home. So I don't know. For me, it was just the band. Yeah. I don't know. It just happened. It wasn't like a choice. It wasn't like it wasn't preemptive.
Like, this is what I want to be, like, I want to be in a band, and I want to, it just sort of happened naturally. That's the fucking best way to be, though, bro.
I guess so, yeah.
For sure. Yeah. And then if that didn't happen, you know, you could be in the background doing your thing. It's weird. I didn't realize there was so many, I guess,
I only touched on
like
20% of the stuff that's in the music industry itself.
Yeah.
If you want to be a musician in the music, like there's session musicians, you could be an incredible instrumentalist.
Yeah.
Or like a horn player, guitar player, drummer, whatever.
Yeah.
And like get hired to go into studios and record on people's albums.
Oh, sure.
You can be hired to be the band member of like a pop act and travel the world with that person. You could be like, you know, Lady Gaga's guitarist. You know what I mean?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Justin Bieber's drummer, you know?
Yeah. And then that person could drum for other people as well.
Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. Maybe the Torians, and they're like, then JB's done, and then and then who knows? Someone else. One Direction's like, hey, like we need a drummer. Or,
Bang.
I mean, it wouldn't be the One Direction people, but it'd be like their musical director or something.
Yeah, no, that's fucking mint.
Yeah, there's so many things, man. It's crazy.
Bro, because you grinded, bro. You absolutely grinded, like to where you are today. Like, because I remember getting on the piss, obviously, going to Courtney Place, you know, walking down there. Shaan! What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Me probably half fucking tossing, hey, brother, how are you? And you're just fucking doing your thing. Fuck off, Joe. Bro, so you're on Courtney. People that don't know, Shaan and his little brother, Tian, used to be on Courtney Place.
Yeah, we did a couple of busking sessions together,
bro.
I remember now.
Like sort of where Reading Cinemas were, right? Like in that little...
So I think Tian came out a couple of times with us, and Matt, the drummer.
Yeah.
We played with a bunch of people. There was like a friend, Oscar, Jacob, man, a bunch of people came out. We're randomly busking.
Yeah, because how does that work, bro? Would you just hire because do you just go and...
No, you can just go. You need a busking license, but you just go ask the council, can I have a busking license, and then give it to you.
Bro, you used to get some pretty good, like, I'm not saying crowds, but bro, people used to be like around you, eh? What the fuck's going on?
That was awesome. That was like the good old days.
But it was dope.
It was also, funnily enough, people now use a lot less cash than they did then. It was like before Paywave.
Oh, sure.
Before Paywave was like everywhere.
So
people had more cash. We were actually like, we were doing okay. Like I could afford food as a student.
Hey, that's more than probably 80% of it.
It was awesome. Like we had a regular gig, you know.
And was that your spot, or did you go other places as well? Or was it because I just remember seeing you a few times there, bro?
It was Cuba, Courtney.
Yeah.
That was just the 10 till 1, 10 till 3.
Fuck.
We had it down, man. Like before dinner, you either get there before dinner or after dinner. If you get in there at dinner, then no one's there. Everyone's at dinner.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome. Before dinner crowds, mint, because everyone's like feeling good. They're going out with their partners. Everyone's out on the weekend. They're like, I'm gonna go spend much money on dinner. And then they come and put some like coins into your saxophone case.
Yeah. and then when you get to 2 a.m, there's fucking people, fuck you mean? Like fucking drunk.
It got hectic. Actually, yeah, that's the thing. We didn't actually make any money late at night, really, because like it was so many people crowding around us that it was just a party.
Straight up.
But it was fun. Like it wasn't negative. It was awesome. And we had to create a band name because people were taking videos of us and like, where do we put this?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like it was a weird progression from like busking to where we are now, but it was like a natural one.
So is that where it all started, bro?
Yeah.
Straight up. So you and your drummer.
So me and Matt, and then we had one of my friends from Kapiti, his name's Joe Simmons. We were Drax Project for 2 months, and we would play in El Horno, which is now The Horn. I think. and we play there
Great bar, by the
every Wednesday or something. And then after we play, we lug all the gear up the stairs and then like get behind the bar, pour ourselves
cocktails.
drinks, pour other people drinks. Like it was just crazy.
Fuck yeah.
And they were awesome. Shout out to Matt and the whole team for like, that was our first bar gig.
True.
Yeah. And then I think Joe moved to Aussie and we moved into a flat second year of uni. And Sam Thompson, who's now the bass player, moved in with us. And then we played gigs for like 8 months.
Shit.
And then Ben O'Leary was studying at Fitzroy Music. Oh, so me, Sam, and Matt all studied jazz at New Zealand's Good Music,
yeah.
And then Ben studied at Fitzroy up in Porirua. And then he was a cool guy. He was at every gig that he would ever go to. He'd always be there, the guy with the long hair.
Yeah.
And the bandana.
Yeah.
And then I think we saw him play, or maybe one of us has seen him play at like at a recital up at Fitty.
Sure.
And I think we were just like wanting a chord player, like a keyboard or a guitar, and hopefully they could sing too.
Yeah.
I think Sam invited him for a jam. Yeah. And then Matt moved out, and then the first jam we had, Ben was like, do you guys know anyone looking for like anyone with needs a flatmate? And we were like, yeah, Matt just moved out. You can move in with us. So Ben like joined the band and moved in at the same time.
That's dope.
It was kind of funny. And we lived in the most disgusting flat.
Where was it?
Up in Brooklyn.
Oh no.
It was honestly
like it's damp up there, bro.
Like, oh no, we were disgusting.
You guys were.
Yeah.
So the house was fine. It was just you guys.
The house is probably fine. We were just like second year students, all boys. Like, it was so, man, it smelled bad. Yeah. But I look back on those days fondly.
Fuck yeah, bro. Those uni days were the shit, bro. When you're in it, you're like, this is shit. But bro, it was mean.
Yeah, it was mean. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. How did you guys, you said that you thought of a band name when you were busking, and that band name was Drax Project?
I know. Such a stitch up.
So how
stick with it.
So was that, why is it called Drax Project?
Drums, sax.
Drums, sax.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Drax.
Yeah.
And then you just said, oh, fuck, we'll just keep this name because people know us as this.
Yeah, I mean, no thoughts.
Not it's a bad name. Great name, by the way. I'm not trying to stitch you up.
It's an average name, but like, we were like, oh yeah, we're just doing covers gigs.
Yeah.
Playing people's high school balls.
Sure.
50th birthday parties. We had a regular gig at El Horno.
Yeah.
And then we got a regular gig at Eastab.
True. Down in Great bar. It's big as well in there. A bit bigger than El Horno.
I guess so. It was just, I mean, it was a weird time, but it was a fun time.
Yeah.
Sometimes we played a no one. Sometimes we played at like the whole club Thursday nights.
Yeah. Fuck, imagine if you had Paywave back when you're busking out. You can probably, because everyone's drunk. They're just like, you would make a killing, bro.
Setting up an FOS machine. I mean, I don't know if that would be illegal. Maybe you need to.
Same as a bar, bro. People are like, oh, this is half the time. You know?
I know. Yeah. And then I think, what happened after that? We just started writing music.
Yeah.
It went from, it was never 0 to 100. It was like, step by step.
And then you guys were like, fuck, people actually, you know.
It went from like 50 to 90 when we released Woke Up Late. That was when it kind of started. That was when it was like the first stage is over, start for like chapter 2 or whatever.
Shit. And then from there,
yeah, it's been
that's amazing, bro.
Steady incline since then.
So Woke Up Late, that was your sort of your first one that just thought, fuck, we can actually do this, bro. Like this, because I watched the video, it got a couple of million views, and it's fucking good.
Right, I think we hit 100 million today on
100 million.
I think it's actually hitting that today. I think we're going to do a post about it.
Got to check.
It'd be funny if we didn't and we were just slightly off. I think we're slightly off. Let's see.
Let's get into it. Everyone, get your fucking views.
Yeah. Yo, guys. Imagine if it's like super. Oh, it's 100 mil.
100 mil. Yeah.
We got there.
That's fucking amazing,
today
bro.
As well. That's cool. Yeah.
100 million.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's actually crazy. But yeah, when Woke Up Late was released in November 2017, we decided to quit our day jobs in January, February the next year.
Fuck yeah.
And we were able to do it full time.
Did you ever think, when you're playing back at the Kapiti, the Christmas, what is it called? The Christmas carols? You used to play that, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day. Did you ever think that fucking 2020 you'd have 100 million views on a video? Did you ever think that, bro?
Nah.
I bet you didn't know.
Nah.
Fucking hell. That's out the gate. 100 million, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty weird, but awesome. It's pretty strange. Pretty strange that, like, yeah, it's cool that it can be done.
Fuck yeah. It's probably similar amount of views that this is going to get as well, you know?
Yeah.
Nah, joke. All right, so...
You get the right marketing behind it, bro. Who knows?
Like the ad
put
before.
Put some cash behind some Instagram ads, or I don't know.
Or like what, the YouTube song that we saw?
Yeah, exactly. Put this whole podcast as a YouTube ad.
Imagine that, 1 hour 30. And
I've seen it. I've seen whole movies as ads, like as memes. What? Someone paid, I think, for the B movie to be an ad in the front of heaps of heaps of YouTube videos. Like, it's just a meme.
Oh my god,
it's possible.
That is unbelievable. So what are your plans going forward, bro? Are you writing some new stuff? You got a new album coming out, or what's?
Yeah, we got some new music coming out pretty soon, actually.
Dope.
It'll come out September.
Yo.
So real soon.
Next month.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be good. I can't say which day it's gonna be dropping because I don't actually know off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But
is it an album or is it songs or?
We're releasing a single in September.
Oh yeah.
It's a good song.
Oh wait, is it
a big song.
Is it oh my god.
About it.
I got some Q&As, bro. Is it? Oh my god, is it Fire something?
Oh yeah. How do you know that?
Fuck, I'm just, bro.
Who said that?
I told you. I follow you.
Who put that in who questioned that?
I follow you. I just follow you around, bro.
My flatmate or something.
Oh, what it?
It might be, yeah.
Probably the only person that knows.
Yeah.
That's right, we'll cut that bit out.
It's actually fine. Fire is in the name.
Fire's in the name. It's a big...
We've actually played the song live, like on live stream.
Oh, have you?
I can't remember where, but yeah.
What's been your favorite gig to date, bro? Like, in terms of, yeah, just your favorite all throughout the world.
All throughout the world.
Yeah, bro. Could be the one in the Hut. Could be in fucking...
Honestly, Hut is up there.
Straight up.
I can't put a number one because I just don't have that. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
When,
oh, bro. It's got to be up there, bro. There was this one gig where... Okay, there's one... I'll just tell a story. There was no one in El Horno. It was maybe like 11 p.m. And everyone was kind of leaving. I think we played a bad song. Who knows? You know, like... band can really empty a club, but it can also fill a club. So we started playing Black Eyed Peas. Let's get it started. Let's get, you know.
Great song.
It was
top 5 party
It
starter
was
song.
just like started pumping, bro. We were just like, I turned around like facing like the street. I was singing and playing sax, and the whole club just like filled up within like 5 minutes. It was sick.
Fuck yeah.
That was a memory for sure.
Fuck yeah.
We also our first show that we played when we released our like EP teaser show. It was like back in 2018.
Yeah.
No, sorry. What am I talking about? Not 2018. 2015, like early as.
Yeah.
Where 121 used to be. So
Yes.
now it's a different place. But where 121 used to be Good Luck.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember Good Luck.
Absolutely. Remember downstairs.
Of course, yeah. That we played a gig there, and it was just the first time heaps of people were singing lyrics back to us. That was a memory.
Oh, that must have been a dope feeling.
It was awesome.
Yeah, this one's.
I know. It was just like, I was just like singing, like everyone's singing. I was like, whoa. I remember looking over to Ben or Sam and being like, whoa. And they were like,
keep going.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Fuck, it gets sweaty down there, bro. Good luck. Holy shit. Bro, because I'm colorblind. I don't know if it's
Oh, true.
I don't know if it's like a thing with colorblind people. I might be G'ing it up, but when it's dark, bro, for me, it's real dark, hey? Like, I can't see shit. And down there, bro, I just remember going in there and it's like, I can't actually see
All there is
anything.
colored lights in there.
Bro.
There's no white lights.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, it's crazy down there. It was mint and good luck though, eh?
It was cool. Yeah.
So going forward, you got this, obviously, song coming out next month.
Yeah.
Anything else in the pipeline going forward?
Bro, all I can think about is the song and the music video we're dropping with it. It's going to be insane. Yeah, I actually don't know what we've got. We've got like that song, and then we've got a bunch more songs. That's really all I can think about. We're just writing a lot of music right now.
Yeah. It's Buzz, releasing, because my mate Stan's an artist as well, and bro, he's got probably 70 songs, bro, that he's just chilling with, and I'm just like, bro, why do you not?
I know. It's a weird feeling. Stan probably has way more than us. Like, we have like maybe 40 like chilling. But we're making a new beat every day, you know, like
straight up.
And so like it's kind of just like it just keeps rolling.
So why
Matt Beechin, the drummer, like he makes so many beats now. He's like getting real good at making like dope like beats for, you know, we're sending beats to other artists and stuff. Like It's
True.
Cool. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So what's the whole thought process behind that though? Like in terms of holding onto your songs, and is it just like a strategy thing?
Nah, it's just that some of them are good and some of them aren't as good. Yeah.
But like, do you know which ones are good and which ones aren't good? You know what I mean?
It's a good question. It's like, it's a really like almost like deep question. Like,
yeah,
what is good?
Yeah. Sure.
But we have a pretty good perspective, I think.
Yeah. We
know when a song is like, sometimes I have that feeling. I'm just like, oh my God, this song is insane. Yeah. And then I'll be like turning and I'll ask the other boys and they're like, yeah, no, I don't really like this one. I'm just like, what? Like it's, you know, like it's different. And then all of us might love something and then like our manager will be like, I just don't get it. And we're just like, fuck. Like, straight up. And it can be as easy as that. No, you can't release it. Well, no. Like we'll talk about it until like we all understand why, you know. Yeah. And it might also just be that the song's not finished. Oh, you know, like someone can see where something is going to be or hear. It's just not there yet. And then everyone's just like, I just don't understand. And then I'll just be like, bro, I just need to like go all the way with it. Yeah. And which is really good. We're all really good at being like, let's just like go down the path of whatever this is going to be. Even if we don't really like understand or like it. Yeah. We'll kind of just go until, that's cool. Until maybe the person who like loved it in the first one was like, sure, it's not that good. Or maybe everyone's like, bro, this is actually so mean. Yeah, like, yeah. So we're pretty I think we're good. We've definitely got better at, I mean, we're just hanging out with each other all the time. Yeah. So we're very close. And yeah, I was gonna ask, what's it like in terms of being in a band? Because obviously if you're a solo artist, there's only one obviously you get a manager and stuff. Yeah, there's one person making a decision, but with you, there's obviously 4 people before it gets, you know. Yeah, for sure. How's that whole dynamic been? Yeah, I don't know actually. Like, it's just so normal to me. It's hard to think about it from another perspective. True, because I'm like in it. Yeah, but I think if someone was like looking at it and analyzing it, it would probably be like we're quite similar-minded people. True. And when we are writing, often we'll be on each other's wavelength. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's really cool. It's not often that we're like super opposite. Yeah. And less even now. Yeah. Bro, and it helps that you guys went to uni together and shit. You know each other inside out. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And I've known Matt. Matt went to the Young Musicians program with me. Oh. Like, I played in a jazz band with him when I was like 16. Shit. So I've known him since I was really young. Fuck, that's awesome. 10 plus years now. So that's crazy. But yeah. 10 plus years, 100 million views. Yeah. Exactly. How good. What else do you want from life? I know. It's 10 million views a year, bro. Shit. Plays a year. What was I saying? Yeah. And I think that when people are solo artists, it's harder because you are more alone and you have to find those people that support you and are around you. Otherwise you can, I think, end up super lonely. True. Long nights in the studio sort of thing, or yeah, I mean, you've always got some. I feel like some people, like, if you're a solo artist, you'll probably be writing with someone most of the time, unless you're like, I don't know, I can't think of an example. Yeah, but most people write with other people. Yeah, have a producer on site, like writing with them. Even now in COVID, like, people are doing Zoom sessions, you know. And I don't think the only songs that we've written just us four, like, I'm trying to think, like, Woke Up Late, we wrote and then we finished with other people. Oh, like, we've never wrote, finish, release a song by ourselves. It's fucking hard. It's just impossible. Yeah. Like, I mean, just technically, like, we just aren't mixing engineers. Like, we need to send it to someone who's good at it. Yeah. So there's always other people involved. So in that sense, you're not like completely alone, but it's good having 3 other dudes who can, you know, bring you up, bring you down. Yeah. You know, it's good. Do you ever just go in the studio, bro, and you're like, I can't fucking think of anything? Yeah. Straight up. All the time. Because I don't want to name any names, but a few of my mates, they go in the studio, they just get on the piss, bro, sometimes. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, the other day we watched Nacho Libre. It's a great movie. Great movie. And then we maybe wrote some lyrics. Like, sometimes it's it's weird. Like, it's a creative industry. Sometimes it's just not there. Yeah. And then sometimes it'll be like 3 weeks straight where we write a song every day. Yeah. You know, it's just like, it's ebbs and flows. Like, it's a creative muscle. You gotta let it rest. You gotta let it like recoup and then like use it. You know, like, yeah. That's crazy, bro. And then maybe in that 3 weeks you write a song that, like, is the song that like makes your band be able to go full time. You know, like it's kind of weird. It's just a weird. It's a weird thing. Like it's quite hard to understand, even me. Like, yeah. And what you said, like, how do you know if a song's good? Like, you don't.
Like when you wrote "Work Up Late," were you like, "Bro, boys, we've got it here"?
I thought that.
Yeah.
Matt thought that.
Yeah.
Maybe Ben thought that.
Yeah.
Sam probably thought that. I don't know. You can't really. It feels weird. Like it's almost like you're jinxing it when you're like,
"True,
bro, I think we've got it." Like,
and I think you wouldn't release anything that wasn't good anyway. You didn't think that way about the song.
We actually were going to release "Catching Feelings" before "Woke Up Late."
Oh,
but it wasn't finished. True. So we actually wrote "Catching Feelings" before we wrote "Woke Up Late."
Fucking banger, by the way. Holy shit.
Because we actually got the opportunity to hang out with Matthew and Marlon from 660.
Yeah.
After our Soundsplash gig with them in like 2017. And they're on Universal Music New Zealand. So Universal gave organized like a weekend at Marlon's house. Us four hang out with Matthew and Marlon. We wrote a bunch of tunes. Like we wrote Catching Feelings. We wrote another song we released on EP like a while back called Side Bit. We wrote another song that we played live all the time called Hollywood.
True. That must have been cool hanging out with them for a bit because I guess they've been going for a while.
It was like, it sounds real cliche, but it was like life changing in the sense that it gave us a new perspective. I think anytime you get the opportunity to learn something new about what you're trying to do, like writing music, you can learn how someone else does it. Gold. It's like could be life changing. Yeah, it's gold. But for them, it was like meeting them was like it was weird. It's like they just like I feel like they're so close to their audience in terms of like they're not trained musicians. Machu and Marlon are like they're just they it's not like they had any technical background, but they just got great ears, great sensibility, incredible musicality, and they just like bang it out, eh? They just like write a whole song top to bottom with just a guitar and a piano, and then they produce it. And we were just so stuck in this realm of being like, okay, I got an idea, let's write it. And then you try and write the song, and it hasn't even been finished in 3 months. It's just like tiring.
Yeah.
And it was just like understanding and seeing that perspective and seeing it in action was like a life-changing thing for us.
Fuck, that's huge.
Yeah. And I told Machu this, and he's like, bro, manifest your own destiny. I was like, yeah, but I'm just thanking you. Like, bro, like,
just thanks, bro.
I'm just letting you know, like, you helped us a lot. He's like, bro, manifest your own destiny. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Fair enough, bro.
Just take it.
Fair enough. But I really appreciate it. Yeah.
They're low-key similar to you, though, because not similar, but they all went to uni together down south, didn't they?
Yeah. I actually don't even know much about their story. But yeah, they were in Dunners. A
few of my mates used to go to the 660 house, when they used to play, and then they told me that story. I was like, holy shit, that is out the gate. That is unbelievable.
But like that, yeah, they weren't studying music. Oh, I don't think they were.
No.
I don't think Machu was. But Machu is honestly like the best singer. And like, I just never met anyone so good. He's just crazy. Like you see him on stage and you're like, wow, he's so like, he's 660. But bro, sit down in a room next to him and just like listen to him just like mumble stuff. It's just like,
how do you do that?
It hurts. Like it hurts as like a musician sitting next to Machu and him singing. It's just so good. It hurts. Like it's just coming out of him. He's like oozing musicality, man.
Fuck, that's dope.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how sort of international they were, bro, because I lived in the UK, Manchester, for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, like, I went to their gig, they were playing before someone. And I was like, 660, yo, let's go. Me and my missus like, let's go. Fuck, mean. Fucking listen to all their songs. Oh, and got there. Bro, they're pumping, bro. And like people in the UK's, I was in Manchester.
Oh, cool. Sorry,
yeah.
You said that.
And I was like, holy shit, these guys are fucking, because I was like 660, they won't be that big, but whatever. I went in, it was like fucking like a few thousand people listening to these guys. And I was like, shit.
That's awesome.
New Zealand, let's go, you know? And like there's quite a few Kiwis there, but quite a lot of UK people singing along to their songs and shit. Have you been over to the UK for like a tour?
We have had some pretty cool opportunities to like open for acts in the UK.
Oh, cool.
We've done a couple of our own shows.
Yeah.
But like we were just getting started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you opened for Ed Sheeran, didn't you?
In New Zealand.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How was that, bro?
It was cool. That must have been unreal. What was he like sort of just hanging around him? Because as you say, you were hanging out with 660. Oh, bro, he's like the loveliest guy, I guess. I mean, we didn't spend a lot of time.
Yeah.
He talked to us for like 20 minutes. It was awesome.
Yeah.
He's just like the most humble dude ever. And he walks in our green room. He's like, "Hey, I'm Ed." You know.
We know.
Exactly. Yeah, I know, bro.
Yeah.
But super lovely. I honestly can't say anything other than just like he's just like the most humble, down to earth dude.
Yeah.
But he's also like, I heard from his friends and stuff, like he's always been like a high achiever. Like he always wanted to like set records, and he always wanted to like, you know, outdo himself and other people. So like that mentality, I think, is awesome. Like having like a real down to earth attitude, but also like no limits, is kind of just like the vibe you get from heaps of people who are just like really doing it. Yeah. Like 660 boys. Yeah, like you said, they are doing really well overseas. Yeah. They're doing well. Like I think, they're releasing a bunch of like music that's like doing stuff differently. Fuck overseas. Yeah. It's really cool, and the stuff they're writing now, like, it's awesome. And like, it was awesome. We opened for so the reason we were in the UK in the first place was because we were opening for Camila Cabello. Holy shit! Yeah, which is awesome, and that was the first time we'd left New Zealand as a band. Really, we went to Aussie to open for 660 for 2 shows, and then after that, so Camila was the first time we really played overseas. We were very lucky. Yeah, we got to play. We played like a couple of shows with her, like two shows a week, and we would get to hang out in the city that we were in. Fuck yeah! We saw a lot of Europe. And then the next time we were in Europe was opening for Christina Aguilera. So what? Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, holy shit! Fuck, playing from Ohana and you're gonna go fucking open for her. Shit, that's out the gate, bro. Yeah, I know. That's stupid. Do you ever just like think like, holy shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely buzzy. My brother was living in Berlin last year, and I went to Berlin opening for Christina, and he came to the show, and it was just like, it's so cool that I get to be here and see you for this reason. Yeah. I think it all comes just down to like all of us being real stoked that we just get to do music. Yeah, like, for sure. Like Ben, he used to do it all the time. He used to be like, "We're on the clock, boys." And we'll be like, "Yeah, we're on the clock." Like, I don't know. Like, that's cool, bro. It's awesome. Yeah. It's like every week we pinch ourselves for sure. Yeah. And the longer we do it, like, the more normal it gets, but we still do realize, like, how lucky we are. But also, like, you know, it takes a lot of work consistently. Yeah. Like, we can't just sit on our ass now. Yeah, exactly. It's not like we're like Ed Sheeran. Yeah. And even he, I don't think, wants to sit on his ass. Yeah. Like, it's just a mindset. Yeah, for sure. But you know what I mean? Like, we can't just, like, do nothing for the rest of our lives. We're still got to keep working. Yeah. We're nowhere near even, like, where you want to be. Like, where we want to be. Yeah. Yeah. That's fucking awesome, bro. Bloody inspiring, mate, I'll tell you. That sounded like I was saying the first, but I wasn't. I wasn't taking the first. That's cool. Thanks, bro. Bro, speaking of your brother, that must have been unreal for him, like being in Berlin, seeing his older bro. Yeah, I guess fucking, so. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, I'm just trying to think, like, if I saw my brother, like, you know, go play NBA or whatever, you know, but holy shit, you know? And because he's seen it firsthand, like, how much grinding and stuff, you know? Yeah. Yeah, must be weird. I think he was stoked. He was just stoked to see me. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't really consider, it was like, I just real stoked that I got to be there. Yeah. I don't know, like, I'm real stoked that we got to open for Christina. It's an awesome achievement. Yeah. And great to, like, her, like, my favorite part of that tour was getting to talk to her band. True. Like, because they're just so cool. Yeah. And they were, like, incredible musicians, and I knew one of the singers because he used to sing on a video with Tori Kelly. I don't know if you know the singer Tori Kelly. Absolutely. But I love Tori Kelly. So do I. Absolutely. I love her music. Blonde girl, curly hair. Yeah. Her, and this guy used to sing with Tori Kelly, and I saw him singing like on a bunch of videos with like, and he was singing back up for Christina, and I got to talk to him, and it was just so awesome. Like, I don't know, for me, like, the exciting things may not seem like the things that should be exciting. Yeah. Like, I like getting on stage in front of like a bunch of people is exciting, and it's like a adrenaline rush for sure. But like the things that I remember, like, are different. Yeah. Probably from the majority of people who would think. Like, I just like meeting him was super cool. Talking to the drummer was super cool. driving through Europe, like getting to see these like sites was like super cool. Yeah, the music is like, it's weird because it's like a fun job, but like it's a job, you know, it's an awesome job, but like I'm just stoked that I get to do it for a living because I get to do all these other things because of it as well.
Yeah, no,
like,
that's a great point.
It's like from when I was young, like I wanted to go to R&B, but I didn't. But I didn't have a lot of money, and also I didn't. All my friends were going, but like I didn't want to go to R&B until I played there.
True.
So like I didn't want to travel until like music was allowed me to travel.
Ah, so using it as like a vehicle sort of thing.
I guess so.
Yeah,
but also
it's a
like
good way to put it.
Almost like just like a goal. Like I want to go overseas, but I'm just gonna do music until it takes me there.
Yeah.
But like it's not like an everyday like thinking that.
Yeah.
I guess it's just like a subconscious thing.
Yeah. It's cool, bro, because from an outside point of outside of looking in, you'd think, fuck, he must be like love like singing. Not that you don't love singing in front of 60,000 people, but there's other things that probably excite you a little bit more, which is fucking buzzy. That's dope.
It is buzzy. I mean, for me, the most fun I get to do with music is sitting in the studio writing a new song. Like it's like a rush. It's like the biggest rush. Like, oh my god, we made a new thing, and it's so super cool.
Yeah,
getting to play it live is like the next stage. You know, and for me, the best thing about playing live now is like watching people have a good time. Yeah, like I'm like singing and I'm doing my thing and it's like fun, but like I'm having fun watching people have fun. I used to close my eyes a lot when I'm singing because I don't know, I was nervous, or maybe I was just like being inside and doing my thing. But like now I like open my eyes and watch everyone dancing around. It's super fun.
That's fucking awesome, bro. That must come with repetition as well, though. You know, like the more you do it, the more.
It's like going through the motions, kind of like with anything you do a lot of.
Yeah, for sure.
But then you catch yourself. I catch myself all the time, you know.
Do you?
Be like, oh, what am I doing?
What am I doing? I need to be over here.
Yeah. You know, I'll just be like, wow, look, like, man, this is cool. Like, this is crazy. Yeah.
No, dope.
Yeah.
I got some Q&As, bruv, from Instagram. So some of these...
Some of the jokes?
Some of these... some of them are good. Some of them I had to take out. But some of the... I'm not going to say...
I need you to tell me.
I'm not going to say any names.
Maybe off air.
I'm not going to say any names. At Matt Beechin.
Matt, you bastard.
Bro, I'm gutted because he told me to fucking say something to you, bro. And it's on my phone, and my phone's recording one of the angles, bro. And I'm gutted. But I'll say it afterwards, bro. So anyway, the first question is from. I'll apologize in advance if I get some of these names wrong.
Oh, it's Wuji. I know her.
Oh wow,
she's a big fan.
Oh,
cool. She's been at heaps of our shows.
Wuji 96.
She's awesome.
Awesome. That was cool that you could read upside down as well. You're trying to get prepared, eh? I need to fucking hide this. You won't be able to read my writing anyway, so it's cool. Do you ever get nervous?
I'm just kidding.
Do you ever get nervous before a gig? And if so, how do you deal with it?
No.
True.
The only time I've been the most, usually no.
Yeah.
I do get nervous when I know I'm being filmed and it will be like imprinted on like the internet forever, or we're doing like a live show recording. I'm pretty nervous because like I just don't want to mess up.
Yeah. True. No, that's fucking normal though.
I think the most nervous I've ever been for a show was going on stage in Auckland Town Hall because we were filming the whole thing. And I get nervous when I'm underprepared. That's basically it. When I'm super prepared, I'm just like, yeah, cool.
Let's do it.
Let's walk in the park. Let's do it. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on. But when I feel like I'm underprepared, I'm just like, because there's so many things going through your head when you're underprepared. You're just like, I got to think about all these things. It's not like a natural flow. You got to it's like you got to keep thinking about it. Yeah. So I was super nervous with that because we had just written our whole album, finished it, but we hadn't played it live yet. That was the first time we were playing it live and it was being recorded. And I was just like, I don't know, like we practiced a bunch, but like not enough. And I was super nervous. I don't know what I do to get prepared. You just go and do it.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah.
So you don't have any like some, for example, like some basketball players, they tie their left shoe up for their right. Do you have
like a process?
Yeah.
I think I have a process. We have a process as a band.
Oh, cool.
Like in the green room, we'll sing a song.
Dope.
It's a good song. It's from a movie. I can't say what song it is. It's a secret. But will we also play like what's that song?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but I love that song.
Hey, I got a lot of faith in you.
What is that song?
Bottom line. Dave Dobbin.
Do you know what the song is? Nah. I know what the song is, but I don't know what the name is.
Your love shines over my horizon. Slice of Heaven.
Slice of Heaven. Yeah.
So we crank Slice of Heaven in the green room. We get pretty hyped. You know, we do all the like.
Let's go, boys.
We have our own handshakes and stuff.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, so it's good.
Fuck yeah, that's dope. You should get that on film, bro. I love that shit. You know, like NBA, they're like,
I know, yeah.
You know, from Carpety College.
It's nothing special. Like, it's nothing like that. Like,
yeah.
Around and stuff. No. It's nothing. But you know, it's a thing. Like we have our things.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Gets you ready.
Yeah.
This next one, I don't think you know this person, at Matt Beechin.
Okay.
Why are you the worst at table tennis out of the four?
It's so bullshit. It's so bullshit. I'm not the worst. I wouldn't say I'm the best. Okay, consistently, Matt is the best, but I have beaten him multiple times. And I have had days where he cannot beat me.
Oh.
So he's talking out of his ass.
Talking shit, are you, Matt?
I'm not the worst, bro. So some days Matt is the worst. I just haven't practiced in a while. I've been busy.
Got to get your reps in, bro.
I've been busy in the studio.
So if you're going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, best to worst, who is it? Go.
Don't make me too.
Obviously, Matt's number 4 worst.
Honestly.
Come on, bro. We're all friends around here, you know.
Sam has consistently been, like, beaten the most.
He's been beaten or he's
beaten the most?
Okay.
But he, like, he got so much better. And right now, I don't know if he's better than me.
Okay.
So it's Matt and then us 3. I don't know.
You guys are a tie second.
I don't know.
You guys ordered tie first.
I don't know. But then there's some days where Matt just cannot get a point in, you know?
Yeah. Hey, and you have your days like that, you know?
You have your days.
This one, this username. Yeah. Apologize in advance. YOLO _MC _swaggy NZ. Great, bro. Fucking great username, bro. Great username.
That's awesome.
Yeah. How did you come up with
Drax Project? Drax Project. We said it before. Drax drum sax. Yeah.
Yeah. You're fucking reading my.
Sorry, bro. I cut you off. I'm so sorry.
You're all good, bro. You're all good.
I'll keep my eyes down here.
This one's from at Maddie Miller Drawings.
Cool.
What is your favorite place to play at? Sort of already asked that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a very vague question.
Yes.
Doesn't even have to be a gig.
You can take it wherever you like.
Let's take it as face value. What's my favorite place to play at? Would be on my bed with the guitar.
That's not a bad shout, bro.
Yeah.
With on your bed with a guitar. Chilling.
That's my favorite place to play.
That's a great shout. I was expecting Ibiza. Fucking, Paris.
Okay, this answer the question probably what she meant. It was like, where's my favorite place we've played? Probably, New Zealand, like summer, just so much better than everywhere else.
Have you played at the what's the one in Auckland? And it's like at a winery. 660 played there. I've been to a few. What's it
probably
called?
Not actually.
Fuck, it's a
main
main
played at many wineries.
Where's your favorite place to play in New Zealand?
Ooh, I'm not sure. Oh man, I don't know.
I'm stitching you up here, aren't I?
Waihi Beach is fun, man. It's Ben's hometown. So fun playing there.
Waihi Beach was that?
Like near Katikati.
Way out.
Tauranga.
Oh, Tauranga.
Yeah. Kati.
Oh, Kati. I thought you said Kitty.
True. Not kitty. I was saying like catty. Catty. Kati.
This one's from I can't even read what I'm writing. At mather.prunchy. What are your songs usually inspired by? It's a pretty broad question, but yeah.
Yeah. Probably everything. Sometimes it'll just be like literally a random thought, maybe even inspired by something I mumbled or someone mumbled in the room, and then we write a concept around that.
Buzzy.
Like it'll just be sometimes an accident, sometimes a really pre-thought idea. It's pretty random, to be honest.
Does it just come to you like, oh, shit?
Sometimes. Yeah. On the phone.
Oh, yeah, true.
On the laptop.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at writing on paper. I have terrible handwriting.
Oh, Surprised you can read mine.
I think most consistently, the best songs we write, we know have a concept before we've even really gotten started.
True.
Yeah, it's just like maybe we're like, I want to write a song about this, and then maybe it'll change while we're writing it.
Yeah.
But it always ends up better. We're just like, I want to write for an example. There's a song called "Smart Love" that we have on the album we released, and we wrote that. We're on the way to the studio when we were writing. This is in LA. We were in the car and we were talking about how we wanted to write a song about using the word intelligence. And potentially there's all these like love songs about being attracted to people, but it'd be kind of cool to write a song about how you're attracted to someone's intelligence. Oh. And so we were like started with that. We're like, yeah, cool, it's an awesome idea. So we got into the studio and we're like, yeah, we want to write a song about this. Ben had a cool guitar line, and we started writing. And then like intelligence is a pretty hard word to make like sound poetic. So we kind of just moved into this like idea of like smart love.
Yeah.
And I don't know
how. Cool.
Yeah, where do we start? I think the hook got written first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it turned into like another concept. Like we went from like being attracted to someone's intelligence and being like, our relationship is awesome because we've learned from like our mistakes and other people's mistakes.
Yeah.
Smart love. I don't know.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
It's kind of a weird, it changes all the time. Sometimes it'll just be like the song we're about to release.
Yeah.
Like we had a beat, Ben had a guitar line, I was mumbling a melody. And then, like out of nowhere, I was just like, I want the word to be firefly, and everyone's like, yeah, it's dope. Like, just I don't know,
just like that, bang.
Yeah,
fuck, that's cool.
It's weird. Sometimes it's really random. Sometimes it's pre thought out.
So fucking creative, bro. It buzzes me out, bro. I couldn't fucking do anything creative at all. Even if I.
What are you talking about? You're making clothes?
Nah, yeah, but not like
anything,
not like
bro. I think it's interesting. People think that like people always say like, oh, I'm just not a very creative person, but like. There's so many aspects of being creative that you don't necessarily think is creative. Like,
yeah, it's true.
If you are just in a, like, if you're a manager of a store, there's so many things that you have to do that is creative to come up with. Like, if you're coming up with a new solution to anything, you have to be creative.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like it's not necessarily like in the. You're not making art potentially.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it's not creative. Like being creative doesn't mean you're making art. But like you can be super creative and just be doing anything.
Yeah, there's definitely different forms of creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely couldn't be your sort of creative.
Fair enough. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, that's interesting. A lot more people are probably a lot more creative than they think they are.
Yeah, for sure. Here's a side note. I meant to ask you before. This is probably a stupid question, and if it is, just slap me across the head. But you know when you release music, right?
Yeah.
And you release singles, and then some people release albums.
Yep.
Why not just release a whole bunch of singles rather than a whole album? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because does it get more? The reason I say that is because with my clothing stuff, I drop things at a time, and I've noticed that if I drop, a hoodie, or instead of my whole winter collection's coming out tomorrow, 5 hoodies, 5 tees, it just doesn't get as much traction. So why do artists why do artists just be like, oh yeah, my album's out, rather than singles, if that makes sense? Could be a stupid question.
No, it's a good question. I think that most artists will release a single or two, maybe even 3 before a body of work.
Okay.
I think some artists are really good at writing bodies of work.
Okay.
And some artists just aren't. Like Frank Ocean is incredible at writing albums.
Yeah.
Like when he drops an album, I'll listen to the whole thing, like back to back, and I'll make it a thing. Like I'm gonna listen to Frank Ocean's album tonight for the first time. I'll sit down and like put my headphones on or put my speakers on and just like chill, have some drinks, or like just listen to the whole thing. And then sometimes maybe an album is just a collection of singles. Yeah. Like it's just a way to put it.
Okay, I get you.
I don't know, like in the old school days, like when everything was like on vinyl, or even tape, like maybe it made less sense to release stuff as singles because it's just harder to distribute.
And there's usually a story behind the album as well, eh?
I guess sometimes. So. We're kind of weird. Like we just write songs and songs and songs. We haven't got to the point in our like artistry that we can really be like, we're going to write an album.
Yeah.
Like we're just trying to write good songs.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't really know. how you even start that concept.
Yeah, because I was thinking from like an outsider looking in, like
it is. Yeah, you can.
You know what I mean?
You can technically be. You can look at it technically and be like, releasing singles would be better. Who knows? Like for publicity, monetarily, who knows?
Yeah.
But then sometimes an album can make an artist.
Yes.
I don't know. I actually don't know the answer.
Yeah.
Some artists only release singles. Like for example, Clean Bandit is like a producer group that they collaborate with singers all the time.
Yeah.
They release single.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if they've released an album. But all I know is they're banger hits.
Yes.
They only release hits.
True.
Chainsmokers released some albums, but like in the OG days, they were just hit,
Bang,
single.
Yeah.
And I don't actually know, like releasing, if you didn't release an album, I don't think it would be detrimental.
Yeah.
But if you've got the fan base and a following, releasing an album is not bad.
Yeah.
It's good. Like you got a bunch of songs you can play live.
Yeah. You
got like a thing that people can be attached to. Yes. Like I love that album. I love your album.
Yes.
I don't know. It's just everything kind of just feels real natural about it. You got artwork. You got I don't know.
No, it makes sense though because like for example,
but people do want singles. Like music industry loves singles.
Yeah. I was thinking about like from an artist's point of view, I was just thinking what is the thought process behind it, and it's interesting. Yeah, because like. You know, when you think of like Kendrick Lamar, you think of like, you know, this certain album, you know, this.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Buzzy. Anyway.
It is weird how some artists have like great albums and some artists, you don't even know what the album was, but you know the songs.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
It's just the way it goes, I guess.
Buzzy.
Like Maroon 5 had an album. They dropped like, I'm not sure when, but like it was like single before it.
Yes.
Album kind of dropped, but they didn't like push the album. They were just pushing single. It would just be like, they had like 7 singles out of that album. And they just chose whenever they want. Like Bruno Mars had like singles from all over 24 Karat Magic. Like, it's a weird, I don't know. I'm still young. I still new. I don't understand the whole process.
Yeah.
But
no, that makes sense what you're saying though, for sure. All right, this next one. Shout out to Jordan Latour. This one's from Jordan Latour.
Hey.
Let's go, boy.
Cool.
Shout out.
Jordan.
Favorite, people might know who this person is, but I'll sort of explain it. Favorite memory of Angelo Robinson. Low. So, Gigi, you can explain who he is.
Okay. Angelo is a basketball coach.
Yeah.
From Kapiti. Oh, where is he from originally?
Where do we go? I know
his family's in Vegas now.
Yeah.
Memphis? No.
I can't remember.
Sorry, Lo. I don't know where you're from.
We're sorry for not asking you, Lo.
But he's from, he ran a program called Hoop Club in Kapiti. And I used to go there from the age of 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Because when I moved from Wellington.
Yeah.
And I used to, probably get trained by Kenny.
Kenny Mac, yeah.
When I was a little kid.
Good old days, eh?
Yeah.
Good old Hoop Club.
Yeah. And so Hoop Club up in Kapiti was awesome. Angelo was like a coach. My favorite memory of Angelo was when me and Jordan were playing. Like we got, I don't know what it was. I can't remember what the name of it was, but there was like a group of kids that Angelo had chosen to be part of a team to compete in some sort of young league. Can't remember what it's called, but me and Jordan got chosen. We were way younger than everyone else.
True.
So me and Jordan were playing. And I remember going to the trainings and all the people being older than me. I remember this one guy, like, rubbing me on my head and being like, I just remember, we were younger. It got to me. I don't know why. I can't remember his name.
Rubbing on the head, that is just straight.
It was disrespectful. It was disrespectful. But, we were younger, but we were good, I think.
Yeah, you were. 100%.
But my favorite memory is we weren't getting a lot of court time. I remember asking Angelo, asking him about it, like personally. I remember I don't know, maybe I asked him at training one time or after training, and I'm like, why are you not giving us court time? Like, we're good. Like, and he's like, I just remember him talking. I just remember the whole vibe of it. Like, it was like you got to wait your turn.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you're good, but like not that good.
Yes. You
got to like the older kids are actually good. Like maybe they're newer to basketball than you, but they're older, they're better. They're like
bigger probably.
I just remember being young and being like, why am I not getting court time? Me and Jordan didn't get much court time. And so when you get on there, you're like, you got to do your thing.
Fuck
and then if you don't, it feels so bad.
Oh, bro.
It was like, I got 5 minutes and I got to do something cool. Like, I got to do something good. I get some points. I got to get some steals. And then when you don't, it just like feels so bad. And like, I want to get back on there, please. Like, put me back on. And you just don't get put back on because you're 2 years younger than everyone else. Yeah. And I just remember that whole vibe. It taught me a lot, I guess. It's like the classic coach thing, like, put me on, coach.
Yeah.
And he just like, it was good. Like, he's an amazing role model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, like
I don't know. I don't have the specific memory, but that was just the vibe.
Yeah. It was funny, like growing up, like because there was certain hoop clubs around, and if you're from Wellington, New Zealand, you might know what hoop club is. There's Kenny Mac, there's Angela Robinson and Carpety, and there's Terry Stallworth in the Hut. And like growing up, they were just like a coach, blah blah blah.
Is that like Lil T and his dad?
Yeah, Lil T as well. Yeah. And I just remember looking like when you're
Terrence
in it.
Lewis. Is that what you're talking about?
Terrence Lewis. Yeah.
Got it.
I just remember being like, these guys are my coach. It's cool. Basketball's cool. But like looking back on it now, how much of an influence they actually had on my life was absolutely like ridiculous. Like I remember Kenny always just saying, "Do your homework, eat your veggies."
Yeah.
And I just, do you know what I mean?
Eat your veggies.
And I just remember being like, "Shut up, Kenny." Like in the back of my head, like, "Yeah, whatever. I'll do my homework." Blah blah. But now it's like all this shit like makes sense, bro. You need to eat your veggies. You need to fucking do your homework to get somewhere in life. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God. And like nothing came without you having to do something. For example, you get a fruit burst if you made a 3-pointer or something, and if you didn't, you're not going to get it. So like in life, you're not going to get things.
All I remember is like, if you don't make a layup, you got to do 20 push-ups.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Make your layup.
Yeah. Make that left hand layup. Left knee up.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. Okay. So Nick, I could be on that all day.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's actually all the Q&As. But what we do on this podcast, I don't know if you've listened to one, but we... I'm a bit of a foodie, so I like hearing what people like to eat.
Cool.
So, basically, you're sitting down at dinner, you're having your last meal, and you can have it with anyone you want. And it's a 3-course meal, so a starter, a main, and a dessert. We can just go 3-course meal, and you can think about it during the 3 courses if you like.
That's a good idea.
Perfect.
First meal?
Starter.
Starter? Would be some dope, like, crispy, like, chili, like, Asian prawns.
Yum.
I don't know what part of Asia.
Yeah.
But I'm just into, the Asian fusion,
For
crispy,
sure.
delicious, maybe even Japanese.
What's your dipping sauce though?
I think it would be like that thick soy sauce stuff, maybe like a Japanese sauce.
Oh, so good.
Ooh, it's like red colored. Like it's not like a clear one. Like it's like crispy, maybe even Korean barbecue prawns or something.
Oh yeah.
Crispy
Korean barbecue.
Something like that. So that's a starter.
Nice.
Good.
Great starter, by the way.
Such a good starter.
Yeah, I'll rate that 9 out of 10.
The main, bro. Okay. So I ate a lot of vegan food. The main would probably be something along the lines of like a eggplanty, like I don't even know the words. I just know that it should be like
an egg.
I had this real good thing in Wellington. It's called an eggplant something, bro. It was almost like a lasagna, but it was like vegan lasagna.
True. Yum.
Oh man, that was a terrible answer.
The vegan, it's good, bro.
But like,
how long have you been vegan for?
I'm not vegan. I just don't eat meat and I don't eat dairy.
Oh yeah.
So I still eat fish.
Oh yeah. True.
Still eat eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your dessert?
Probably just a mean as gelato.
Yum.
I'm not a big sweet tooth.
You're not?
Nah.
Fuck, I am, bro. It's the worst. It is the worst, bro.
I'm just a savory guy.
That's good, though. Fuck, honestly, I reckon it's the worst thing having a sweet tooth, bro. I could, honest to God, eat, honestly, probably like 25 Big Macs and be absolutely full, like not being able to move, and I can swallow a block of chocolate. I don't know how that works,
It's
bro.
the same with everyone, though.
Bro.
My answer is Prince. I would sit down with Prince.
Prince?
Yeah.
Shit, that's a good answer.
Yeah. I would like to know a lot of things.
Yeah, just pick his brain.
To say.
There probably wouldn't be too much eating going on.
I don't actually know even mind if I didn't talk to him. I would just let him talk for a little while.
Yeah.
Just be cool.
That would be fucking life-changing, that's for sure. Listen to that guy.
I guess so, yeah.
All right, last question, bro.
Oh.
10-year plan.
Oh.
So, where do you see yourself in 10 years from now? Another 100 million views or?
Okay.
Where do you hope to see yourself?
I just want to own my own house.
Nice.
Have my mum own her own house and like maybe I live near her or with her or something.
Cool.
Look after her and when she gets older. Look after my brother if he needs it.
Yeah.
Which he probably won't.
Yeah.
And I want just financial security, and I want to use my platform to help as many people as I can.
That's awesome.
I think just something real simple, nice little house, cat, maybe a dog, some chickens.
Definitely a cat.
Yeah.
You're a cat guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a cat guy.
Same.
But I don't mind having a dog.
Yeah.
I met a couple of dogs recently that changed my mind about if I want a dog or not.
True.
Yeah. But that's pretty good. I don't really have any. I mean, like, there's lots of like music goals.
Yeah.
But just like being in where I am in life, that would be kind of dope.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah. Have a backyard.
Yes, bro. My brother, because obviously I don't have a backyard here, but my brother has a backyard, and I never thought I'd look at a backyard like that. And I was like, bro, literally, because I've obviously got the ocean, which is great, but bro, how good's a backyard in summer, bro?
I don't know.
I literally, because my deck's not big enough to sit outside, so I'm just like, fuck, I'm inside.
I got one more thing. I want to get my pilot's license. That'd be really cool. If I can like manage to get my pilot's license, and be able to fly a plane. And
there's one up in Prem, isn't there? Like
then that would be like my life goal complete.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro. Hey, well, I really appreciate you coming on, bro.
Thanks for having me, man. It was really cool. It was good to see you. It was good to talk about I just rambling, basically.
No, that's cool, though. It's good, though. I like that sort of stuff. I don't like it being all bloody, structured and shit. It's cool. I mean, some structure, but
yeah.
As I said, bro, like
cool.
Seeing what you've, come from, all your busking and then all the the hard mahi you've been putting is honestly inspirational, bro. It's crazy to see where you are now.
Thanks, man.
And because even I was talking to Jordan the other day about it, I was like, bro, this guy used to be fucking playing b-ball with us and, and now he's bloody playing in front of, 60,000 people and he's got 100 million views on a video. So not even that though, bro, like what you're doing and how you present yourself and as you say, you're like using your platform for the right reasons. That's really cool, bro. And
thanks, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Hopefully catch up soon.
Thanks, bro. Yeah.
Awesome, bro.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
See you later.
Cheers.
I'll tell him afterwards, by the way, Matt Beach, and I'll tell him.